everybody. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and
what it do, everybody? It's your boy Shout Dog coming at you with another 2K video. And yeah, I know it's been a minute since I dropped one. It's been like a week and a half, but it's a lot of other things that's going on right now, so I haven't been able to drop the videos the way I want to. But this video right here is coming from one of my first games with in the league that my boy Reform he started. You know, we started a little league, you know, it's like a road to 2K13 league. And you see your boy right here, Josh Smith, J Smooth, just go in and just, I didn't want to start the game off like that. I wasn't expecting that, but that's Josh Smith, game looking ass. Smashed on like 3 of my players, but it's all good though. We got a 3-0 lead. But this is a lead that he started up. I mean, I didn't make the draft on time. I wasn't there to pick all my players. I didn't pick none of my players at all, really. It was just something that, you know, he wanted to get a league on and, you know, to waste some time, to kill some time till the 2K13 drop. And I got home from work and I see that he had a league going, so, you know, I said, let me go ahead and get in there. And I'm an admin in this league. So I went ahead and joined it. I picked the Fitness Suns, as you can see. I didn't want to pick the stack team, but I didn't want to pick a team that with players that I already played with, like, you know, Powell and Dirk and all those players, you know, Jamal Crawford. I really wanted to pick a team full of players that I haven't even played with before. I think the only player that I have played with on this team is probably James Poe. You see that we run that play, that was just beautiful. And I won my first game. I went against Icon Spider in my first game that I played, and I ended up winning that game. It was a close one. It was a good game, but I knew coming into this game, if you ever play against Reform, you gotta come, you know, you gotta come correct, because this is one of the best guys that's on 2K. He know how to play this game real good. He said that he don't know how to play the game that good, but if you play against him, I mean, he don't like to lose. I don't like to lose, so it's just real. Cause you see, that's Dwight Howard. We're gonna be seeing that next year. But I mean, we two competitive dudes. We don't like to lose, so I mean, any game that he's gonna play, the game that I'm gonna play, we gonna always bring it. You know, we always want to come out the victor. So this is a hard fought game for both of us, and this was the second game that I played with this squad. So I already know if I come in playing against Reform, it's one thing about when you play against Reform, you can't make moves and do the same thing over and over, because he will read what you're doing, and you can't be too predictable. So I came in, and I don't feel like I'm predictable. It's sometimes it's certain ways that you can go, you can cut left, you can cut right, and he'll read it before you even do it. So I feel like me running plays, I feel like I'm real unpredictable at times. Sometimes he catch me, sometimes I catch him. It was just a back and forth game. But you see, I was in the post right there with Zach Randolph. But yeah, you just can't be too predictable, man. And I just said I'm gonna just come in this game and I'm gonna just play my game, even though I really don't know the squad. I never played with any of these players on this squad before. I said I'm gonna use them to the best of my ability and just, you know, and run with them. So you see, we got Zach Randolph at the 4. Evan Turner, he played good in this game. My first time ever playing with Evan Turner. I mean, he came out big in this game for me. And just like a lot of players on his team, they came up big for him in this game. Like Manu, I hate Manu Ginobili, I swear I do. Got all the respect in the world for him, but man, just the type of player he is, how good he is. I just hate him just because how good he is. Like a lot of people say about Kobe. You know, they have respect for him, but they hate the nigga because he's so good. And I feel like Manu is one of the best 6-man ever to step on the court in the history of the NBA. To be a 6-man to be that good, I mean, man. But he has Manu, he has J Smooth, aka The Game, because the nigga look just like The Game, Josh Smith. And I knew I had these two players to really worry about. And on defense, he has Joakim Noah, so I know I just can't go in in the post where I really want to. But I did go in the post. You see, he just posted me up right there. He owned me right there. I was like, man, I wish I would have jumped up. But
here's Warwick.
You see, we coming to the end of the first quarter. Jason Richardson. I think I have a pretty good squad. I wish I had more shooters, but you know, this is a squad that I picked, so I have to roll with them. So it's the end of the first quarter. I'm only up by 1. It's a back and forth game. Me and Reform going at it. If you want to get in this league, a couple spots. We do have a couple spots open in this league. So if you just want to have something to do to kill time until 13 drops, I suggest you get in this league, man. I mean, it's real fun. You have to play sim. No, we do have our rules. Look, I ran the play right here for Jason Richardson. It was so beautiful. It could have been a whole lot prettier because, I mean, he ran the play good, but it like the way he turned around when he caught the ball to shoot that three. That's the only thing I hate, but that's what comes when you get your team chemistry up. After you get your team chemistry up a little bit, then you'll be able to run those plays a whole lot smooth and crisp, and you would just see a big difference. But I think our team chemistry is at like a 60 right now, so a lot of people don't know that, but your team chemistry do play a part in how your defense play, how good you run plays, how quick you run plays, and I really couldn't run that many plays with this Suns team because they're not used to being around each other. Our chemistry wasn't up, so they wasn't running the plays where I really wanted to. So I missed a lot of shots in this game going right down into the shot clock. You see, that's a beautiful move by James Posey. I played with Posey in another league that I was in, and I liked him coming off the bench. I mean, he has a pretty good mid-range jumper, and his defense is real good. I like him for his defense. His defense probably not be all that, and you see we get that block. We get it out to Hakeem Warwick and taste these balls. Manu Ginobili, man, I was crunk on that. I would have to be calm because I couldn't get that height over that dunk. But I was like, man, as much as I hate Manu on this game because how good he is and how good he is in real life, Hakeem Warwick went down into the paint and just put his balls all in Manu Ginobili's mouth. So that was a real good moment for me. So you see right now, we just going back and forth, man. It's a real good game between me and Reform, man. This last time he was playing me in another league that I was in, he was whooping me by like 10, but the game cut out. So I said I'm gonna come in this game, and I wasn't even expecting like to kill on this game. I just wanted to win it. I wanted to win it real bad, man. And you see right there, that's Sanders. I don't know what his first name is. I didn't draft this team, so that's my backup center, Sanders. I don't know what his first name is, but he played pretty good in this game for me. You see, we playing real good D. He lose the ball for a second. We bring it back out. I didn't want to just force anything. Get it down into the White Howard for the fake. He put it right back up. So yeah, I was telling y'all before, if y'all want to get in this league, we do have spots open. You know, it's a league to kill time to 2K13, and you know, anybody that joins this league, they'll be the first to get their hands into the other league that we're gonna run in 2K13. Because I'm gonna run my own league in 2K13. As soon as the game drop, I'll probably wait a couple days, you know, get used to it, but I am gonna run my own league to start it off, you know, to have, you know, give us something to do. I'm gonna be real excited. Everybody's real excited about 2K13, so I know that league is going to fill up soon as 13 drops, and I put that message out that, you know, we're gonna be running the league. And like I said, there's spots open in this league, and if you get in this league, you have first dibs to get into the other league that we're gonna run in next year's game. And I feel like it's gonna be a real good one. I mean, for all the signature skills, you don't have to just pick a stacked team. You see right there, we just go to the rack, man. I think that was Evan Turner. But you don't have to just stack your team with all-star players. I mean, with the signature skills, they looking out for the people that's on the bench. You know, your 6th man and maybe your 12th, the man that's on it all the way down at the end of the bench. You won't probably even think about bringing in and have 5 signature skills when some superstars probably only have 1 or 2. So I feel like that's gonna make it a whole lot more fun in leagues. You're gonna really be able to utilize different players and different people in league games, and then I feel like in association games, you know, regular playing against the computer, I feel like you get to pick players and with different signature skills that you can put on your team that another player or superstar probably don't have. Like if your first player that you're gonna pick is LeBron James, which a lot of 1, 2, and 3, you know, the first 3 picks they probably pick LeBron, but LeBron won't have that closer, you know, that closer symbol. You know, you won't be able to get Kevin Durant and LeBron on the same team when you play in the league, unless it's 29 other dumb people that just don't pick them up before you do. But you already know LeBron is a real good distributor. He pass out the ball, make his teammates better. I feel like he's going to have that similar, but he's not going to have that signature skill, because in the fourth quarter, the nigga he chokes in the fourth. So they making it a whole lot more realer. So even if I pick LeBron, I probably wouldn't even have him in like the last 2 minutes, because I feel like he wouldn't even be an asset to what I'm really trying to do anyway. That's just me though. But I wouldn't even pick LeBron even if I did have first pick. But there's a lot of other people that's gonna have, you know, closing skills and, you know, clutch defense. Like you probably won't have LeBron in for, you know. Of course, LeBron gonna have good defense, but just say you have LeBron and you probably have Jamal Crawford as your shooting guard. I mean, Jamal Crawford defense is not that good, but you probably put in somebody. What's a good shooting guard with good defense? I mean, Shane Battier, he can play real good defense. He can play the small forward shooting guard role if he really just wanted to. But you could put Shane Battier. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my phone ringing, man. I can't answer right now, but. Yeah, but man, I lost what the hell I was saying. I didn't even comment on it, just commentating on the game, man. I'm just everywhere with it right now because I haven't talked to y'all for a minute. So this commentary gonna be everywhere. I have a whole 20 minutes, so it's all good. Me and Reform, we going back. Y'all just pay attention. It's a real good game right now. But you probably don't want to put Jamal Crawford in, especially if you have a good lead going into the fourth and you starting off, you just want to get something going. You know, if it was me, I would probably sit Jamal Crawford down, you know, to start the fourth and put Shane Battier in just for his defense, because I want to keep that deep. I don't want the other team to score him. You know, we want to keep that good lead, and I just, you know, have my offense going through somebody else. But that's just me. Y'all already know. I mean, I'm gonna do a video on it once I get 2K13 in my hand, so I can really explain what I'm talking about. But y'all really, you know, y'all get a feel of what I'm really just trying to say. You know, certain times you want to have certain players in, and certain times you want to sit them down to bring another player in because he had that signature skill that you want him to do in that fourth quarter. So I can't wait. And if y'all haven't heard the news, you know, I tweeted Ronnie 2K yesterday. Of course, he didn't hit me back, but you rarely get a mention back from Ronnie 2K whenever, you know, you try to tweet him about different things. But I tweet him out like, man, you know, my career, my player, you know, it sounds good, and it's, you know, it's probably gonna be the first time that I'm actually play my player because how deep it is. And it's good, and we have a lot of info on that. But you know, we almost 2 weeks into September. You know, give us some kind of info online. That's what I'm really concerned about. You know, my player, my career is cool. All the stuff that you can do, I mean, it's gonna be real deep. And like I said, it's probably be my first time actually playing. I was so pissed off when Manu Ginobili hit that shot, but that's what he do in real life, so I couldn't be too mad. But you know, it's probably the first time to actually get into my player. But my main concern is strictly online. I want to know what can we do. I mean, I tweeted him yesterday. You know, I mean, I like everything that you're saying about my player and my career. Sorry, that's my phone ringing again. You know, I'm glad about everything that you're saying about my player. But let us know a little bit of info. What's going on as far as online association, ranked matches, is crew gonna be in the game? You know, give us a little bit of something on that. So they finally tweeted out today that in online association we'll finally be able to, you know, change the outcome on games. If the game drop in the fourth quarter, you up by 10 with like 2 seconds left, you can actually go back in that game. It won't just sim the game out like 2K12. You can actually go back and change the outcome in that game. You can put your own score in. If you was up by 10 with 2 seconds left and the game just dropped, you can go back to that game, give yourself the win or the loss, and you can actually change the score or what that score really was on that game. I don't know about stats. You know, I'm pretty sure you won't have the stats that all your players had, but at least you can reset a game that dropped, because we had a lot of drop games last year starting off in the online associations there, and it just made it was just a big headache to start off. So that's a big thing that I heard this morning. I was really glad to hear. Finally, we get to change the outcome of games. Second thing is flex schedules are back. Now we don't have to be on that time restriction. If you playing a 82 game season or you playing a 29 game season, you don't have to wait for the computer all these hours, and you know that time restriction that you always at, which is nasty. He just told me to get out of his way. He has a meeting to the rim. He don't want to be late, so he just pushed me the fuck out the way. I couldn't do nothing. I was laughing the whole time when it happened. But flex schedules are back. No more time, you know, restrictions. We can just play any game. A game 3 months down the line, we can actually get in, or you can just play your games how you do right now. If you just don't want them to sim, you know, if you want to play to the date, but the game is not going to sim anyway. What am I talking about? Thank God they took that out. So your online association, all you commissioners out there that's going to start an online association, now you don't have to worry about it simming and giving players wins and losses that they're not supposed to have. We now have the control of what we had in 2K11, because I feel like the leagues on 2K11 were just perfect and they just switched it all up on 12. So it feels good to know that we do have flex schedules back. You don't have to worry about time restrictions. You can change the outcome of the game, and that's the first time that ever happened. And I think it's one more thing that they said that that you can do an online association. But I'm just happy to hear that with the signature skills. I mean, I think that the 2K13 online association, if you in the sim league, I feel like anybody that's running a league, I mean, I would jump to get in it, because I feel like it's gonna be a whole lot of fun.
The Cavaliers trail by 7.
You see right here, we up by 7 right now. Well, no, yeah, we up by 7. I can't even hardly see the score, but I'm just trying to hold on to the lead. But I wasn't playing. That's one thing that you don't want to do is, and whenever you playing against somebody, especially if you playing against somebody like Reform, you don't want to try to play the game to hold the lead. You just want to play the game to win the game. I'm not, most of the time when they get down to, you know, I don't want to get comfortable. You see, hit that big 3. Now I'm only up by 2. That was a big 3 for him. So I just stopped looking at the time. I just want to play my game and just, you know, that was cheese right there, lead pass into Dwight, but I had to get something going. I didn't score on like my last 3 possessions, so but yeah, you never want to play the game with a mindset of, man, let the time run out, I just want to win the game. Don't even look at the time. Just play your game, take your time, and most likely it'll come out good for you. You can keep your composure the whole time. So yeah, and if y'all haven't saw, they finally released some gameplay. My favorite team, the Lakers versus the Miami Heat. I'm gonna put the link in the description. It's like a 11-minute long game. I mean, if you look at that and look at Live 13's gameplay, that little shit that they put out like 2 weeks ago, man, it just, all you have to say is just RIP NBA Live 2013, unless you just got something up their sleeve and they just come out the water with something big and spectacular. I don't see them doing that though, but I'm gonna leave the link in the description to that video. It's the Lakers versus the Heat. Whoever, they said it was the computer controlling the Heat. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just really looking at how the well, it was the Lakers being controlled by the computer. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hurry up because it's coming to the end of the video. But it's another player that's controlling the Heat. He's playing with the Heat, and it's a computer that's controlling the Lakers. And you know that, I mean, the computer just, it had to be on an easy difficulty, because I mean, they never even tried to use the white in the post. I'm just happy to see some gameplay though. That's the end of the game. We end up pulling it out, I think by 7 if I can see. Big game for me. We are now 2-1, 3-1 in the league. 1 game sim and I lost it, but that was Reform's first loss. He's now 3-1, so I just want to send a shout out to Reform. Good game, big dog. You know, that's my nigga right there. So good game for him. You know, a good game for our team. I really wanted to win that game, but we pulled it out. Iman Shumpert is the player of the game. I mean, whoever thought that Iman Shumpert would be the player of the game. But yeah, about the video, I will leave the link in the description if you haven't saw it. Even if you have saw it, just look at it, check it out. I mean, man, the Lakers gonna look good this year with Steve Nash and Dwight Howard, and I'm happy about 2K13. And if y'all want to get in this league, we do have spots open. Like I said, I know this commentary was everywhere. But y'all already know how I roll, you know. It is what it is when I commentate. I try to do it all in one take. So if y'all want to get in this league, leave your gamer tag in the comments below, or just shoot me a message on SBot. Shoot Reform a message. I'll leave his gamer tag in the description of this video. And shout out to a couple new subscribers that I have. Welcome to the channel. I try to, you know, bring these out more faster. I try not to, you know, have that much space in between putting these videos out. I appreciate everybody that stopped by the video. Thank you to all my subscribers, people that just stopped by to watch. It's your boy Shout Dog. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here, man.